meet Year 7.
Awesome!
It's the most important year of school so far.
You're not here to have a laugh and a good time. You're here to learn.
With so many changes, new friends,
Yes, have you got a class?
and new teachers.
You are a Greenwood boy.
It's an exciting world to discover.
Wow.
It can be fun, but sometimes it can be tough. There are different challenges for everybody.
We're in Year 7, we're acting like 3-year-olds.
We've rigged another secondary school with loads of cameras,
Is this what you see when you look for a camera? Because this is awesome.
so you can find out exactly what happens.
You're on report by my request.
I'm Trev. I used to go to school here, but now I'm one of the teachers. Last question, because you're going to run out of time. Welcome to our school.
I need a wig.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to be in charge of all this? Today on our school, Taylor J and Charlie spend the day in head teacher Mr. French's shoes on a mission to find out.
1, 2, 3, cheese.
And we'll also meet new boy Isa, who's got lots of challenges to overcome. He's never been to school before and speaks very little English.
You are drawing a picture
It's
of
not
you.
deaf, sir.
In science, Miss Carter is trying to get the class to define what an irritant is.
Irritant! Fantastic.
Looks like they already know what irritating means.
Millie, are you chewing gum? Thank you. Do you not understand that school rule? You do understand it, so you're choosing to ignore it.
Seems like Vanessa is choosing to ignore it too.
Vanessa, get rid of your chewing gum. There's absolutely no way now that you are leaving on time. Charlie, you're about to see very grumpy Miss Carter. We're halfway through the lesson and we have done very, very little. So, strong suggestion, when I'm talking, what do you think you should be doing? Looking at me or looking at your book or looking at the board. So, Keris, that would be a great start. I realise that requires you to turn a bit, but you can look at your book. But gazing into Millie's eyes is not going to help you learn anything or help you think. Right? When I count down, Daniel, you stop. That's been the rule now for 6 months. If you haven't got the hang of it now, perhaps secondary school isn't the place for you. Do I look like today's a good day to wind me up?
I can be quite grumpy sometimes, but I like to think that I'm also quite friendly and approachable.
Right, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to have a break. Everybody go and line up outside.
Sometimes if a class are really struggling to concentrate, it's easier to just restart the lesson and give them a chance to reset.
Not happy, Year 7, that I'm having to do this. Now, for every minute you waste out here, I'm wasting of your lunchtime. You will go into that room when you are behaving like Year 7. So stand up, face that way and be quiet. Right, here's how this is going to work. Starting again. I'm going to walk back into that room, clean slate, and you are going to show me why I've seen in your other lessons. Grow up or don't come in. Right, come in, sit down, don't talk. Just show me you can sit.
It just gives the whole class a new start. It gives them an opportunity to show what they can do rather than what they were doing.
There's no way in 20 minutes I can prepare you for this assessment. So we're going to have to go into lunchtime. And I know that that's not fair on everybody, okay? But unfortunately, that's life. Daniel, stop rolling your eyes at me.
Charlie has got a bit of a reputation around school for being cheeky, but underneath it all, he's got a heart of gold. So who better to help Isa settle into school life? Both boys are in Accelerate, a class for students who need a little extra help. If Charlie works really hard this year, he might be able to graduate out of Accelerate and back into mainstream classes.
When he needs help speaking, I have to sit next to him, tell him like what we need to say and what we need to do.
Night, flight, fright.
Night, flight, night.
No.
Flight, flight.
And I was one that had to teach him English and write English and stuff like that. I'm a teacher and assistant. Very good.
When
I first came to Britain, I couldn't speak English. I tried to talk with English people and say things like thank you, hi, and how are you? Since I started school, I've learned many new things. They taught me some words and I can understand their meaning.
I woke up this morning, had a terrible fright. At the front of my bed, there was an alien with a great big green light. Okay, read that.
Good effort, Charlie. But maybe you should start with something a little easier than alien poetry.
I respect Charlie. I can understand him. For example, when he points at something, I can understand him. When I speak to him, I can improve my English. I can learn from him. He told me, I want to help you. And I said, okay, thank you.
You write you. You write you. Write. Yeah. About you. I would like to be friends with you because...
You already are friends with him.
How do you know that?
Because you're like always there.
Or because I'm always there. It doesn't mean that I'm his friend, does it?
It does actually.
But actually, I do want to be his friend because I don't want him to feel left out in the whole school. So,
Now, I don't know about you, but I've always been curious about what a head teacher does all day. I've never seen Mr. French actually teaching any lessons.
How are you, Chad? Keeping up appearances?
I want a couple of students to get the inside scoop for the school website. I've already got Charlie in mind, but I need another pupil with an outgoing personality and an inquiring brain. Taylor Jack.
Don't you think, you know when you were little, didn't you think that Sunday always used to be sunny? That's what I thought when I was little.
OK, guys, I've got a big job for you.
Big.
A big. I need you two to do a day in the life of Mr. French. So basically, you're going to be stuck to him for the day.
The whole day?
Yeah.
So I have no lessons?
Is that the main thing? You're like, whoop, no lessons?
Yeah.
Well, you say that, but it's probably going to be the toughest day that you guys have had.
So we have to follow him?
Yeah. You don't need to do it undercover. Like, you haven't got to wear, like, a moustache and glasses and a funny hat and stuff. You're going to be part of what he's doing, but you're going to get a real taste for what that job looks like, really. It's a big task. No one else has been asked to do this, and you guys have been asked because I think you guys will dig deep and get all the answers that we want.
Yay.
So I want it to be like people read this on the website, see it on the website, and don't have a clue what he was doing before, but actually they'll know everything now. OK?
Yeah.
I wonder what everyone else in Year 7 think Mr. French does.
You don't really do anything, do you? You kind of do stuff, but I say do.
I think head teachers tell people off if they're being bad and tell people off if they're being good and
Like what?
tell people off if they're walking or sitting or leaving
How
or
can you tell off people when
standing.
they're being good?
Because that's what head teachers do.
If I was head teacher, the first rule that I would pass would be that you're allowed to chew chewing gum.
If I was a head teacher, I'd make a rule that the school had to be pink and blue. And part of it was girls and part of it was boys, so they wouldn't have fights.
A triple period PE every Friday.
I think I'll get angry too quick because there's loads of people in the school that do get on my nerves.
Pancakes on a Monday morning. That's it, yeah. One dressed how you want. And wear nail varnish. There's makeup or whatever. I'm not wearing makeup. You never have anyway.
Mr. French has accepted the challenge, but he does have some strict ground rules.
So, I'm going to make a promise, OK? My promise is this. You can ask me any questions about my job.
Yeah.
OK? And you can be involved in the whole thing. The catch here is that you have to be at school when I'm at school, because obviously you're following the whole day.
Yeah.
Yeah? So, I'll see you at 6 o'clock.
In the morning?
Yeah.
I have to wake up at 4 then.
As soon as he said that we had to be in at 6 o'clock in the morning, I was just, like, shocked.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you bright and early.
This needs rest.
6:15, don't be late.
We won't.
I've never seen them so quiet. Maybe something to eat might help.
I don't love you to eat.
I'm going into that DT room and I'm going to make lovely scones.
2.50.
I enjoy cooking because, like, it teaches me what to do when I'm older.
This is going to prove that I can cook in my own kitchen.
Mango! Do you add all of it in?
I'm not sure you need the whole packet. That's a lot of mango, Taylor J. And aren't you supposed to chop that up first?
I've used my hands.
Whilst Taylor J is busy cooking the perfect scone, Charlie is in Accelerate trying to create the perfect newspaper tower. Stakes are high. The team with the tallest tower stands to win 50 Vivos, points students collect which they can turn into rewards at the end of term.
Sorry, you're going to die.
Taylor J may have got through quite a lot of mango in her cooking, but that's nothing compared to the amount of sticky tape that Charlie and Misty are using up.
Okay, Charlie.
The other groups are getting on well, but Misty is being held back.
Come here, Misty. I'll go stuck together with tape.
Ah, you're getting the chairs stuck together.
You put something funny.
It was funny.
It wasn't though.
It was.
You just think it was.
Yeah, it was funny.
You just think it was.
No, I didn't. It was funny.
You think it was funny when it wasn't funny.
There you go, slingshot.
It is meant to be a tower, isn't it?
No.
I'll give up, Miss. I can't do it.
Don't give up, Charlie. Back in the kitchen, Mango Mayhem continues.
Oh my God, I'm really rubbish at cooking. I think I've done it all wrong.
Oh no. It was a nightmare because the mango kept sticking out the sides, so I had to cut round it.
If Gordon Ramsay was in here, I'd be like, can you shut up? I'm doing my best.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Finally in the oven. I bet you they will not cook.
With the timer set for the scones, time is running out for Charlie's Tower Challenge.
So let's like,
Where? There! There's in the middle! Obviously they're gonna win.
I think you might be right, Molly.
Do they look all right?
Sounds like the scones are ready. They look delicious, especially if you like mango.
Mine were absolutely sick. They were best out of all of them because it got mango in it. Look at that one.
That's a beast. It smells nice.
Mango! The power of mango! Even Jamie Oliver would like mine. Yeah, man, give me a 10 out of 10.
Something else that deserves 10 out of 10 is Liam, Daniel and Nathan's monster of a tower.
Fall over, fall over, fall over!
But it still doesn't mean Misty's given up hope for second place. All they need is for it to stand unsupported for 30 seconds.
2, 1, 5! Yeah! Misty, you could have left it, you know.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it.
It's home time, and for Charlie, that should be a half-an-hour walk.
Ninja style!
Charlie can take the mick coming home from school. It can take him anything up to an hour and 40 minutes.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
I wish you would move it. Remember, you've got to be up bright and early for Mr. French tomorrow.
Right, see you later. Have a good day, no messing. Straight to school, please. Love ya.
Yeah, I can't believe that it comes in this early.
The school looks pretty deserted. Wonder where Mr. French is. He's not in reception. He's not in the canteen. I can hear something though. Ah, he's in the gym. Just follow your ears, guys.
Let's go for Mr. French.
All right, mate.
I've got to admit, I'm quite impressed, Mr. French. That's a tough workout for this time of day.
If I was Mr. French and had to do that every day, I'd be angry. I would hate my job.
No, she'll be like this every day in school.
Yeah, I'll have bags under my eyes.
Why'd you get up so early every day?
Because I've got young children and they tend to wake me up.
Oh, I was impressed because Mr. French does keep fit. It's just one problem. What sort of headmaster would do that every single morning?
It's 7:45 and our roving reporters are in the first meeting of the day.
Last week there were 25 red cards issued, and from a week one it appears that Tuesday afternoon is the real hotspot for us.
And they were like talking about the behaviour.
The red cards,
Yeah.
the ambers, the yellows, the
Yeah, they were
warnings,
talking
the
about
building,
like
the kids.
Yeah.
Just looking at youngsters that have received 2 or more referrals. That's not red cards, that's right the way down to yellow cards in the week.
The key is the writing. In Parents' Evening, I'm just going to remind people, if there are students definitely saying that they're not coming to pass names into analysts.
After a string of long meetings, dozens of photographs and pages of notes, Charlie and Taylor J finally have the chance to get Mr. French on his own for some questioning. Let their interrogation begin.
Who wants to start? Okay, here we go.
Do you like being a head teacher?
Do I like being a head teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, genuinely, I think I've got the best job in the world. I think it's...
I'll put yeah.
Pardon?
I'll put yes.
Yes, okay.
What's the best thing about Greenwood?
The best thing about Greenwood is you guys, you know. You know, this is your school, and this school sits in the very heart of this community. So
Mr. French's answers were really long because we had to like write notes, and I couldn't write them all down, so I just wrote a short sentence.
That's odd. I couldn't write them all, man, because you're going too quick.
and making a difference, it makes me feel really good.
One of my questions was, what made you become a head teacher? And he goes, I thought I might help people amplify. I just love the kids. That's really nice. Oh.
Oh my God. Care Bear you are.
Time for a photo opportunity.
Smile. Very good. Right, good. If you need any more information, yeah, then just come and find me.
That might be a bit tricky, as Mr. French has been called away on important school business, which means it's back to class. They're both pretty tired having got up so early, but at least it's music. You like music, don't you, Taylor J? It looks like Charlie's stuck in reporter mode. That should keep him awake. Stop yawning, Taylor J. Could be worse.
I'm going to have to spread the girls so that they're with a boy, possibly.
Oh, it is now. Miss Hollingworth has teamed our tired trainee reporters together to perform to the rest of the class.
Do we have to?
Yes, you do. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you recognise the tune yet?
Oh, is it A after that, me?
Hang on. That sounds a bit familiar. Maybe not.
Okay. What needs to be improved on this?
Nothing a good night's sleep wouldn't cure, Miss Hollingworth. It's home time, and wow, Issa, you're in a hurry. Surely it's not that bad here, is it?
When the bell goes, Issa sprints. Issa wants that bus, he's getting that bus, he's on that bus. If by any chance he has to leave that class a minute later than he needs to, it will upset him because he will think to himself, can I get to this bus on time? He's very vocal about it.
Miss McDermott and I are trying to get to the bottom of why Issa is so determined to get that bus.
What bus do you get? What number bus?
38.
The 38?
Yeah. 38, no good.
No, it's not good.
The house.
Your house?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the house.
Because it's far away, isn't it?
Yeah. 3-5, and the bus good. It's no 3-21.
3:21?
Yeah.
I think if he doesn't get out at 3:05, he misses the bus, is
Oh,
what
I
I'm
see.
gathering. Yeah. Okay, Issa, stop worrying about the bus. Stop worrying. You'll only be late for the bus if you've been in trouble. Okay? Today, you will leave and get 3:05. No problem.
3:05.
No problem. Yeah?
3:05?
Yeah.
And the miss 3:05?
Yep, I'll talk to Miss. Yeah? Good?
It's English in Accelerate, and Charlie is still helping Issa out in class. In fact, it seems he's taken it one step further. Is that a bit of Arabic I just heard? It sounds like they've come up with their own language.
Do you know what noise? Charlie, I'll just. You're not translating. Bless you. I'm glad that you're trying.
He doesn't understand. I've picked up quite a lot of Arabic from Isa. He's helped me count to 5 in Arabic. Now I can say colours in Arabic.
Ruff ruff.
It's made Issa more confident, and he's now happy to show off his work.
Not bad. And now you've. Do you know what that's called? You've coloured in.
Black.
You've coloured in with black.
Black.
Can you write black?
Yeah, and the black.
This jacket's black.
Yeah.
I'm going to write it.
Sir.
So Issa is well on his way to learning a new language. I wonder what languages the rest of Year 7 can speak.
I think English people are rubbish at learning like other languages because when you go abroad, you can't understand the word you're saying and you're going, what? Can you speak English, please?
I can speak Japanese, Spanish, French.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Spencer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No me gusta, señorita.
I want to learn Spanish because like some girls find Spanish like attractive and.
If you walk downstairs on a morning in Japan, you'd have to go Ohio gozaimashita.
Ohio
gozaimashita.
Gozaimashita. What's hello? Hola.
Hola. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Taylor. And that's how you introduce yourself. I do not have to say how old I am.
Mamma mia.
Yeah.
Not getting the pizza out of the oven.
How to say hi, my name is Charlie.
Give her a shot.
Give her a Charlie.
Yeah.
Give her a Charlie. I like to speak gibberish. Like, we can make our own one. Your pa, dad pass. That one.
Your pa, dad's pass, like a boompa.
You've got a headache.
Come here.
And the sick and the headache.
Oh, he said that he's got a bad headache.
Were you sick this morning?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, and a headache, yeah.
No, not toilet and the sick headache.
Were you
Oh, he said that he doesn't. He did feel sick, but now he's got a banging headache.
You're like an amazing interpreter.
Do you want me to go and take him to the
Have
office and get
you?
a glass of water?
Jess, hold your water. Have you been drinking water? Stop making noise.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. He said he wants water.
You're going to go and get some water.
Good. He said good. I'll take him.
Charlie?
I'm ready.
Charlie, stop making noises and pretending that they're his language. Go and sit down for me, thank you.
language, sir. I'm really proud of Issa for what he's done this year because he knows more English, he can write in proper English and can speak more English as well, which is really good for him. So I'm really proud of him.
It's nearly time for Charlie and Taylor J to present their report to Mr. French. Having gathered all the information, they're now creating a short vlog of their findings.
And a bit closer together.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no! Still need you to be a bit closer.
Mm-mm.
Well, what's the matter with getting close? You're not going to get married.
It's disturbing.
Disturbing.
Yeah.
After a quick bit of filming and a little bit of editing, the vlog is ready to show to Mr. French.
Right, are we ready, guys?
Yeah.
The grand unveiling. Our day with Mr. French.
I'm Taylor.
I'm Charlie.
And yesterday we followed Mr. French around the school. I did not know that Mr. French goes into the fitness
Oh,
room
man.
every morning.
Should have got some more flattering pictures than that, didn't you?
The gym.
Yes.
What can I say?
The most exciting thing about being a head teacher is that you get to see like the kids working and that. I would not like to become a head teacher because I would not like to get up early.
Really?
I would not like to.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard is the job of a head teacher?
Oh, that's a good picture, that is. I think we'll print that off and frame it, don't you?
Well done, guys.
Well done. I thought that was brilliant.
You actually did a good job, to be honest. Cool.
Swear. Sick.
Charlie's been helping Issa for a few months now, but it looks like Issa may soon have to cope on his own. Charlie's hard work has impressed the teachers so much that they've decided it's time for him to move on.
Well done. Round of applause for Charlie. Well done, Charlie. Here you go. How do you feel about the achievement that you've made?
Good.
Yeah, do you feel proud of yourself? You really should, buddy. You've done really, really well.
I am proud that I've moved that to Accelerate. My mum's proud, everyone in my family's proud.
That's great news for Charlie, and he's got no worries about Issa managing without him.
Well done, big top.
I'm starting to get proud of him because he's doing well. He's doing really good.
As a recognition of all their hard work, Miss McDermott treats the boys to a game of pool.
You spots, me stripes.
Keep forgetting. Oh! Well done, Issa.
Nice one.
Well done. So do you think Issa's learning a lot in class with you?
Yeah. I've seen quite a big difference. Issa, you used to... Actually, I got a bit already.
Oh. This is like how I play. Well done.
I've done a love sample at the end.
That was a bit fancy. Okay, shake hands now.
Issa.
Well done, well done.
And at school learned you missed it.
I'm now going to school for the first time in my life and I feel proud. For me, it's like paradise.
I think Issa thinks that Greenwood is home because he always walks up to me and goes, "Me stay" or "Miko," and I go, "You have to stay until 3 o'clock." So he leaves at 3.
Next time on Our School, we'll meet the rather loud Misty, who's from a really big family. And then there's this ball of energy, Isaac.
It's not a dance session, this is a maths lesson.
Who's trying to take charge of his emotions.
What's happened?
Don't speak about it.
What are you doing? He's got an electric shock button. Once I was on the beach and my cousin swallowed a fly. It was absolutely gross.
Well, that is definitely negative sex.
Horrible.
You're getting sex everywhere.
I told her to get away from me. Even though she was only 4, I don't care.